Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to a new video. And today we're gonna look at all my Ship My Stash product for May, which is crazy because I feel like April didn't even happen. But yeah, I've picked all sorts of products that I wanna use more this month. Either it's products that are my project pan or products that are in my things that are gonna be in my monthly haul for April, or some of my spring palettes that I haven't really used that much. And since at the end of the month I'm gonna film the summer eyeshadow palette collection, I would like to get some uses out of my spring palettes and to be able to give you some kind of review, if I still like them, if they're still as good as I remember them, and stuff like that. So yeah, it's a mix of new products, old products, project pans, stuff like that. So hopefully you will enjoy that. And if this is your first time here, hi, my name's Sasha. I love indie makeup, I love colorful makeup, especially eyeshadows, and I love rotating my collection and kind of using everything that I have. So let's jump right into it. We're gonna start with the palette that I'm wearing today, which is the Hela palette. I forgot to film this look, but I've used like this yellowy shade, the shade next to it, then the shade Moss, Venom, and the Ouroboros, and then a little bit of the Underworld on my lower lash line. And I still love Hela. I haven't used her the whole spring. This was my first time using her since filming the spring eyeshadow palette collection, which is terrible, horrible for me because I love her. She's still wonderful. She's still gorgeous. I've had her for 2 years. Is it 2 years now? I think she was released 2 years ago, and she's still wonderful, and I love her. And I love Uden's Eye and Angelica, and they really did something great with her. So yeah, I've been able to use her 51 times in the last 2 years, and I want to get some more uses out of her before the spring ends. And I always put her in my spring palette collection, but honestly for me, I use her most in summer because I take her to my summer vacations and stuff like that. I really do like her for that, and yeah. So she's more my summer palette, but I always put her in these spring collection videos because the color story is very springy. Then I have a couple of singles and like a couple of products that I have in this box. This is the Soul Manager Liner box, and I've made it into a magnetic palette. I will show you how in my on my Instagram. I have that video filmed for a while, but I haven't edited it, but I'm gonna do that soon. And first I have this ColourPop highlighter. It's like a pinky highlighter. It's called Heart of Gold, and it's one of those highlighters that were in the heart-shaped packages. I didn't like the package. Mine wasn't glued properly, and it was falling out. So I just stuck some magnetic tape at the back of it, and I have it in my palette here. So it's the ColourPop Heart of Gold, and I think it's called Heart of Gold. It's something like that. I will link it down below. And I want to get more uses out of that one because since it's here, I forget to use it, but I do want to use it. It's a very like not too obvious highlighter. Then the 9 shades that are at the top are my Glisten Cosmetics water activated liners. Some of them I've already used multiple times, some of them I've only swatched, and I want to get some uses out of them. So I'm not really gonna count how much I've used each shade. I do count that on my Excel spreadsheet, but for this monthly Ship My Stash, I'm just gonna, you know, I'm just gonna count how many times I've used all of them together. And yeah, so those are the Glisten Cosmetics liners. then then for face makeup, I have the Rimmel Kind and Free concealer. This is in the shade 010 Fair. I always put the Essence concealer. I don't have it with me here. I have it at my parents' house, which I do want to use that one and use it up. But I also want to use up this one, and since I haven't featured it very often here, I decided to switch it up. I've used this one already like 117 times, so I don't think there's that much product left. At least it doesn't really seem like it's gonna be a problem to pan it soon. I can't really see how much product there is because I always have it lying like horizontally, so you can't really see any like lines where it ends. But I think it shouldn't have that much product left because I mean 117. Though I think the previous like the radiant finish one, the one with like orange cap, I think I've used that one like 200 times. So maybe it still has a lot of product in it. But yeah, I wanna showcase this one and maybe ban it in the future. Then uh, another palette, I'm kind of going back and forth. Another palette is the Cosmic Brushes Delicious Delights palette. I also haven't used this one a lot because I've been really into the Muse palette and the Winter Wonderland palette that I got at the end of last year, and I've been using them a lot at the beginning of this year as well. So I haven't really touched my Delights palette, but I need to because she's beautiful, she's wonderful, and yeah, I also use her a lot in the summertime, and I think I'm gonna put her in my summer collection palette collection as well because she's very pretty and I want to get some uses out of her this year. So that's the Delights palette, but I've used her 23 times so far and I've had her for not even a year. So I think she is well used anyways. Then from Glisten Cosmetics, I also have these liners. So not just the singles that I showed you, but also the split liner in the shade Warm. It's like a yellow, orange, red color story. And also it's new. I got it a couple of weeks ago, like 3 weeks ago. So I want to get some uses out of that and play with it a little bit. And then I also want to play more with my Glamshop singles. So I have it in this magnetic palette and it's these six at the bottom. So it's four matte shades, like kind of berry, purpley, blue shades, and then two shimmers. One is like purpley and one is blue. I have only used like one or two of the matte shades and I haven't used the shimmers at all yet. I've only swatched this whole collection, so I want to get into it. I'm probably gonna put them in one of my magnetic palettes, like maybe from Sharp Cosmetics, and build my like purple palette with like the 9 shades and create a couple looks with that. I think that would be fun, and I think I'm gonna do that this weekend. So keep your eyes out for that. I'm gonna release it soon, or at least I hope that I will. So that's for the Glamshop singles. Then another palette. I have the Winnie the Pooh palette from Colourpop. It's also in my spring palettes. I haven't used this palette for a while. I think last time it was last year, like at the end of last year, but I want to use her at some point. Maybe when I'm gonna have like a busy morning and I'm gonna want to be done with my makeup really quickly, I could use this one because this one is pretty easy to use. So maybe that's a plan. Then a couple other liners that I've bought and that I haven't actually had that much time to film with and try out, but it's the Holograph water activated liners. They call it moon water activated liners. So I have the, oh god, I have the Rest in Pastels, which is beautiful, and I've used the pinks and the blue shade. Then I have the kind of Beetlejuice inspired, this is called Bug Juice. It's beautiful. It's like greens, blacks, and grays. And then I have the Symmetry Sunset, which is like oranges, pinks, purples. Very pretty too. And then I have two singles. And that's this small one called Dawn. I've used it yesterday, but I forgot to really film it. Well, I filmed me using it, but I didn't film the end result. So yeah, but this is Dawn. It's kind of like a orangey yellow with pink sheen. This one is very iridescent, but it's really beautiful. And then this bigger one called Spite, and it's kind of like a deep green that shifts kind of like a reddish brown. So also very pretty. Then another palette is the Colourpop Legend of Korra palette. I've had this one for a while, for like a year now. I think I've actually got it in May last year. Or was it April? I'm not sure, but I think I've had it for like a year. Mine has a couple of changes. Um, yeah, the blue shimmer, that's Terra Moons. This shade is Colourpop single. I think it's something like Entangled. Yes, Entangled. So yeah, I've changed it up a little bit, but I haven't really used her all that much lately. I've only used the Jelly shadow as a highlighter, and I want to pan that shadow soon. So yeah, want to get some uses out of her. Haven't used her for a while, but I do really like her, and I've already used her 33 times last year, so I want to get to like 50 at the end of summer. That would be really nice. Then I have again from Glisten Cosmetics this blush. It's called Blooming Blush, and it's in the shade Peach Me. It's a very beautiful, like neutral, not that obvious blush, but it just gives you a little bit of color without looking like a blush cheek. It's just like a little bit of like air of a product. So I really like that one. Then for mascara, I have the Falsies Surreal from Maybelline. This is the black version, and I've been using this one a couple of times now. I think I've used her like 8 times or 9 times, and she's very nice, and I do really like her. And I'm wearing her today, and I think my lashes are really pretty, so love that one. Then I have the She Glam Flying Comet, the Chroma Glow Bloom Liquid Highlighter. The reason why I put it here, I want to pan this soon, and I actually can see that there's only like maybe like this much product left. I've been using this a lot, and I've already used it like, I don't know, 50 times or something. So yeah, it's like a white based liquid highlighter that shifts or that shines pinky goldy green. It's very, very beautiful. Love this one. And I think I could finish it up this month or next month. So that's why I put it here. Then I have again the is it Rimmel? I think this was Rimmel Brow This Way pomade and a powder in the shade 0 to medium brown. I'm nearly finished. Like there's so little product left, and I want to use it up this month. And if I'm not gonna be able to use it up this month, I'm probably still gonna throw it away or like declutter it because the powder doesn't really work. So I mainly want to use up the pomade, and then it's gonna be done because it just doesn't really work anymore. Then I have the Glamshop bronzer. This is like a cream bronzer in the shade Olive. It's a very beautiful bronzer. I'm wearing it today. It's very easy to use. I do have to use it with a beauty blender because it's a little bit stiffer, so I don't know if I would get even application with a brush. But with beauty blender, it's really easy to use and very pretty. And I like that it has like warmer tone, but not completely orange or yellow, because in a lot of like yellowy orange tones, I just don't look really right in them. But then again, with like cool tone ones, I'm also really weird. So I think this is a really nice bronzer. I'm not really used to wearing bronzer, and maybe I also overdone it with the blush today. But yeah, I think it's very pretty and I'm learning how to use it properly. So that when it's summer, I already know how to do that because I'm not really a huge bronzer person. I think this is like my third or maybe fourth bronzer that I've owned in my entire life. So not an expert, but I think this one is really easy, especially for someone like me. And then the last product, I have the Glamshop Sorbety eyeshadow palette. I'm testing this one out. I've only filmed my initial review with this, or like a 3-look video with this, and then I've also used it one time on my own, and I don't know if I actually filmed that look, but I wanna use her some more because she's beautiful, she's wonderful, and I don't know, I just want to use her more. She's very pretty. The mattes are very beautiful. I mean, the two colorful ones. I don't know how much uses I'm gonna get out of the neutral ones, but I did use the neutral ones as well. But the shimmers in this are stunning. Love these shimmers, and I need to try Glamshop for more because their shimmers are really good. I was kind of worried that it's gonna be like Colourpop because I know a lot of people compare Colourpop to Glamshop, but Glamshop is so much better. I love the mattes that because they are more creamier, and the shimmers, at least these ones, and also the ones that I swatched from the singles collection, are very sparkly but looking very beautiful, just gorgeous. So yeah, really, really excited, and I want to get more products from Glamshop because A, they're Polish, so it's like right next to me, and they're really, really good. I just wish that maybe their cover art were a little bit more like fun, kind of more like Colourpop. That's my only issue, but this is still very cute, and I can't really say anything bad about them. So those are all my Shop My Stash products. I think there's quite a lot of them, especially with the in the palette department, but I just really want to get some uses out of them. I am reviewing a lot of products these days. I am reviewing the Mist Witch palette by Shelly Makeup and also the Wolfa palette. Then I have the Joker palette from Catrice and the Harley Quinn palette from Essence, which I've already filmed my reviews almost. I have to finish up the Joker one, but I don't know how much I'm gonna wear these, but I still wanna give you my opinion and try them out. So yeah, those are all the new products that I'm kind of reviewing this month, and I'm gonna probably use them with these Shop My Stash palettes. So let me know if you have any of these products or if you wanted to try any of them. If you did and you're not sure and you would want me to review them some more, if it's like some of these face products that I haven't really talked that much about, definitely let me know and I will film something. And let me know if you like these monthly Shop My Stash videos or if you participate in this project, and what are your picks for this month. So, hope you've enjoyed this video, and I'll be very happy to hear from you in the comment section. I hope you have a great day, and I'll be very happy to see you in my next video. So, bye!